Hello people, we are back with some more Bazaar. Gonna be playing Mr. Pygmalion. And we're gonna be trying to get ourselves to a 10 piece, the first 10 piece on the channel. I actually had quite a nice 10 piece, I think 2 days ago. Got a silk to about 2,500 shield, put fiery on it. It was quite a fun time. But our starting items here, we got 3 pretty nice starting items. One that's definitely not into the equation. I'm leaning towards the Jabalian Longbow just because it's such a powerhouse in the early game. But even a rewards card is pretty nice income. If you go to 4 shops each day, that's 8 gold on an item, but then also 8 gold on the card. And a briefcase is some money and does some decent damage at a decent attack speed. But I think the longbow is the strongest of the lot. Then this is a tricky situation where usually you want to see XP first, and then once you've got all your money, you go to the shop. But it offered the shop to us first. Quixel is not my favorite shop just because of the expensive rerolls. So I think because we got this early and because I don't like Quixel, I'm going to take the region. And this can actually pair pretty nicely with a longbow because longbow can win a fight just on its own. Now we got, I would say, 2 options. I'm not a big fan of fighting Pyro just because you don't have a lot of fire synergy in pig builds naturally. You only got Matchbox. So I'm not a big fan of that. I would either go looking for duct tape on this guy or Kyver drone. And I think I want to lean on Kyver drone because it would be nice to fill our board out with a Langjean. But getting duct tape is also a super nice item on pig. You've got like a lot of ways to scale it with a Ganjo and with that multicast new edition. So cool, so there we got the Langjean. And I think we're going to XP max, yeah. We will be missing some slots, but yeah, we're going to be fighting with some empty slots, but it should be okay. I think we have good odds of winning. So I'm leaning on damage. Crit is also not so bad, but it's better later into the run. Right now, I think flat damage is better. Put it on the longbow. It's shorter cooldown. It's got multicast. And yeah, I feel like it's 90% chance we win. And yeah, I think this is a victory. Hopefully, do they break my... Yeah, they break my 3 multicast, but I think we get them regardless. They've also got a pretty nice start, Silver Regal Blade and a Bronze Boomerang. Plus they got strength, so they are also in a good spot. So with this build, we are still pretty open, you know. Just because you got a medium item doesn't mean you have to play a crook build. We could just take whatever comes to us. So I think let's go to Courier. And ooh, I like the rocket boots in between there. I find I can be starved for haste, so grabbing rocket boots is pretty good, and then we can always just buff up something else when we sell it. A Sunderer is also a consideration for when we level up. Maybe we put a Sunderer on the board. Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent item. It can, in certain situations, when you're the fight just off that shield destruction. And I'm gonna take some income here. I'm gonna save my money for maybe the last 2 shops and spend it on those. Just grab income. I like early income on pig. Gonna fight Covetous Thief here. He's got Grindstone and Shattered Cloak, which are 2 happy additions for me, and even the skills are pretty good. Shattered Cloak is not the best item with a longbow, but it's not too bad. I quite like it on the flail, because once the flail goes off, it will be essentially perma-hasted unless it gets slowed down. Okay, I'm not a big liquid enjoyer. If I had duct tape, maybe I'd consider boosting something like a duct tape. Or if I had an item that I knew was staying for the whole game, maybe I'd take the crit chance, but let's spend the money, go to a shop, see what we get. So, some interesting options. Fixer Upper is really strong right now. We did play Fixer Upper in the first video, so its value weakens slightly because, you know, you don't want to just play the same builds over and over on a YouTube channel. But maybe it's still a good pick, you know. Let's take these two. I'll keep the Fixer Up in the inventory until it gets to probably Diamond. And if we want to use it, we can use it, or we just sell it for... What does it go up to? 24 gold? Yeah, that's pretty substantial. And we got no money, so we either take a little bit of XP and money, or just, yeah, let's grab that XP. And how do we fill out our board? Gets a bit tricky because of the haste situation. So would I want a second of haste, or would I want more scaling? I think I want more scaling. So I'm going to do it like that. Let's buff up the longbow for a little bit. And usually I'm someone who prefers to take the bronze item, but our board is pretty full. And I don't think the likelihood we find something better is quite low. So just a cheeky little one regen. And yeah, going into the second fight, I think we're pretty strong. What are you running? Cutlass. Cutlass with a bit of scaling on the switchblade. I think they're still weaker, yeah. We too have scaling. Probably better scaling, yeah. And longbow is just such an early game powerhouse. They also got pretty weak defensive itemization. I find that's pretty common for me when I'm playing Vanessa. Sometimes the early game can be rough. She did get some buffs though. I'm actually quite a fan of running a switchblade. So either we get an item or we go to non-weapon. Let's have a look at what we got in non-weapon. Something like a rewards card could be big. But maybe fishing for it is not a good idea. But let's take a look. Okay, definitely going to take an ATM. And bootstraps. Ooh, we should maybe have bought the bootstraps first before hastily getting the ATM. You could upgrade... Yeah, it's got some things it can hit, so... A bit tragic we wasted some gold on it, but... Yeah, maybe I should be looking at the shop a bit more. Taking my time on the shop. So we are out of money, let's go make some money. And Scout Trooper, I think we beat the Scout Trooper. She can scale quite quickly, but I think we will hit too hard early on. We could maybe... No, I think this is good. Okay, let's go fight Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper has been buffed this patch, so it's not a fight you can just go to without considering the strength of your board, but I think we'll be fine once the bolus runs out. Ooh, it's getting hairy. Come on, 9-shot! Oh, coming in clutch. Okay. That was a bit closer than I would have liked. We get an Uzi? I don't think we're going to run that Uzi. Okay, so what do we upgrade? Well, maybe we keep being Langjean for a little bit. ATM upgrade doesn't really do anything. It's not going to give you that income. We do maybe the Ganjo for the scaling, rocket boosts for the haste. These are interesting considerations. Langjana upgrades takes it to 60 damage and it scales better. But for some reason my gut is telling me extra second of haste might be nice. And if we haste it a bit differently, we can scale the ATM. Get some decent shielding on the ATM. That's what I'm leaning towards. I think I'm going to do that. The only tricky thing is then I want to keep rocket boots in my inventory for quite a while. And I might start running out of space. Because we're already got 5 slots taken up there. So I'm thinking rocket boots upgrade actually. I think most people would go Langjean. But yeah, I think both are good. So on 8 gold, having a look at the silver shop. There's not too much we'd afford. We probably have to sell things, so I think I'm just going to go safe route to take income. And I might do the same and just grab even more income. We are decently strong. Can maybe still win the fight. So yeah. Do I take a fight? I usually don't like taking fights too early on the days because if you fight like a day 4 fight, you can actually run into some trouble. So let's grab income and we probably have some good money going into the next few days.
My people boring.
Ooh, Vanessa, what happened? Quite surprised she doesn't have her board filled out, but she might still clutch it. Ooh, the shield comes in. A crit though. Ooh. That was very close. Wasn't really keeping track of crits in the fight, so I wonder... No, that didn't crit. Saw a crit there. That didn't crit. Yeah, that was a pretty close fight, actually.
Moving up in the world.
Okay. Now we do have the diamond fixer-upper online. It is a consideration to slot in. We're getting 96 shield every 3. So that's about the Langjean every 7 seconds. But it does take up 3 slots. Considerations. Maybe ATM out and trying to think what the build is looking like for the future. Okay, let's see what's in the weapon shop. Bronze Regal, we've used our level 4 upgrade already, so that's not really a consideration. I suspect we won't hit anything on a reroll, but there's a boomerang. I'll take it for the fighting. I guess another reason why we want to emphasize income is so that we get bootstraps just popping off. Spiky shield is maybe too early with the fixer-upper. I don't think we're gonna hit crazy numbers on the shielding, so I think I'll pass on it for now. And we have smalls. We do. Yeah, let's go to Barcoon. Oh, we make profit on that. I don't think I'm ever running the Uzi. Is this a lemonade stand angle? It does incentivize buying and selling. Works nice with the bootstraps. But I don't know if I'd run it just yet. It would also clog up our inventory, and our inventory is a bit tight at the moment. So I think I'm going to pass. I could maybe sell the Sundra now while it has 1 extra gold on it. Or we just get rid of the ATM. I think I'll just get rid of ATM. And we made some nice profit on the on Barcoon. So thank you, sir. Now, do we beat Hydro Dude? I think we do. But there are some considerations. So, consideration is throwing in Boomerang to get the item. The other consideration is putting in Langjean to get the damage scaling. But the fight gets a bit hairy, I think, without shielding. I'm a bit worried in that regard. Do we maybe just go off, just ditch the Langjean? I think we do. And yeah, I think I'm happy with it like that. Can't really put the haste in. I think the scaling will help a bit more in this fight. And yeah, I think with the scaling we should take it. Gonna be a nice fight to get 2 extra XP. Getting a bunch of gold as well. Skills, we've got the slow skills, which are... I don't think they build arounds, but they definitely do help. So yeah, fight's looking pretty good. I think we've got this one in the bag. Ooh, he is critting though. He is at 100% crit. Ooh, we actually lost this one. That is unfortunate. I guess with hitting 100% crit, he just did way too much damage. Well, time to see what we can do after losing a fight. Thankfully, it's not that early, so losing those early fights can be really rough if you're bored, like if you can't hit the level up, and yeah. I think I want to go Silver Shop. We got a lot of money. We can maybe hit stuff with the bootstraps. So let's plonk you back in. Still a ways away. And do we re-roll here? So I don't think so. I'm not the biggest Silver Cash Cannon fan, so there we go. We got a longbow, and we now got ourselves a balcony. So that's gonna make Fixer Upper very large. So now I'm thinking, do we just keep the scaling in, or do we go for the boots? I think we prefer the scaling, honestly. So yeah, that board looks fine for now, but we are running into quite a full inventory. We also need to keep in mind that maybe because we don't want to run Langjean, we sell it before it maybe steals an upgrade. And yeah. Ooh, leftmost. During these recordings, I keep missing placement on my skills. Okay, well, now I might actually just take the damage because I think I'll take the crit. Pig doesn't have crazy strong skills, so I usually, if I see a good one, I just, grab it. With 5 gold, I don't think I want to go to the shop. I think I instead want to go to the seminar. I'm usually always happy to go to the seminar, and it's probably going to be a Langjean sell just now. And I think it is. Don't feel like running you. And we might sell that item immediately just to make space for the income. Yeah. Alrighty, still in a decent spot. Balcony was a nice hit. Will give us a lot of shielding, but we do need to hit maybe some better damage. Combat Core Force Field. Okay, interesting. It's gonna get a lot of buffs on the duct tape, so now I think this might be a tricky fight because I don't think we're gonna do a good job of breaking through all their shields. But let's have a look. Are they a level higher? It says 7, but I think that's bugged. They're probably at 6. And yeah, you see, we can't like clear these shields, so we're just going to be hit really hard by force. force field. Ooh. Crit hurt. Huh. I think if they were a level lower, also on level 5, I have a higher life pool, I triple hit. But maybe it's not enough to carry me on. Ooh, love to see a dig site, I think.
You look like a hardy one.
We do have the option of putting things in. Huh. Vehicle. Metronome? Metronome, like, could work with certain items, but on the current board, it's not crazy. But the cool thing about a fixer-upper is it's very quick, so it's going to be hasting the other thing pretty quickly. And then we can even buff it with the rocket boots. So I think that's actually the... I think that's a play. We might have to ditch the Ganja, maybe? So let's buff that metronome. And yeah, we're going to need a better medium item for our future fights. But that's going to be like perma-hasted items side by side. Okay, weapon shop, or do I want to maybe look for a fight? We might be a bit behind on XP after losing that one fight. So let's go look for some trouble. Now, the shielding doesn't matter versus the noble unless we get to fatigue territory. So I'm wondering if we actually take out the balcony. Or, yeah, we take out balcony maybe. And maybe just put in scaling. Scale some damage. I think that's maybe the better play. Because the shield's only going to matter for the sandstorm. But getting the scaling in, maybe we kill her before sandstorm rocks her. Because we also don't want all her poison to start building up. And I actually have found myself losing... I don't know if it's this fight, but I have lost to a Basilisk just out healing so much. Looking good. Yeah, we got perma haste on both items. Poison skill. Probably not going to matter unless we hit a poison enchant on the fixer-upper. Which I think is actually the... I think that's the build we ran on the first video. Like a toxic fixer-upper maybe. Do we just run it back and fight her? I'm trying to think if we want that skill with reduced diamond. Probably not. This kind of build with a fixer-upper is not really running small items that often. We got this guy. I think he has the cloak and boots. He has also got the skill for reloading ammo, but we don't really use ammo. So I maybe just go run it back on our little Gorgon so we can get more XP, more gold. And yeah, I think this is pretty much a guaranteed victory. Maybe the freeze changes the fight, but I think we'll be good. What I should have done is just made sure I had space in my inventory for the loot item. Oh, the upgraded version. At this stage, I usually take silver loot. The silver item is usually a miss, and we don't need to fill out our board. Another thing we want to keep in mind is not to have the upgrade stolen. So Sundara, you are probably not being run anymore. And it's probably like this. I think just scaling this longbow a little bit is fine. Unless we find something better. So let's do that. Let's try find something better. Got 40 gold. Interesting. I'm wondering... Like, maybe you put the healing here and we just get, like, a lot of max health. 5%. So that's only like a 50 heal. It's quite low right now, but maybe that's the play. I think let's try it out. I have used this item before, and it wasn't terrible. But it also didn't blow me away. Then we consider... do we get rid of Ganjo? Maybe. Did something steal my upgrade? I think it might have. Do we want the max health? If we get rid of Ganjo, we have 2 slots open. It's getting a bit tight. It will strengthen the T set. So I think let's take it.
If it's not right for you, bring it back.
Worst case, we keep it 1 day and it's 4 gold for 100 max health, which is not like a bad deal, I'd say. I don't mind re-rolling at this stage. Ooh, an ATM. We'll pick that up. And I think I'll probably just sell it at the next shop. Don't really care for you guys. And economic items. Okay, do we care about any sort of buy-sell? Maybe for the bootstraps. But we'd be wasting a slot. So I don't think it's too worth. A gym pivot? Probably not. We'd have to sell quite a bit for it. And I don't think we're in the position for gym. So I'm going to sell the ATM here so we have a bit of space for our income. And yeah, probably just fight from here. So the nice thing about hasting the T set is we're going to get, if these fights go on long enough, a good amount of HP. But ooh, another force field. Ooh, this could be problematic. And it crit me on 5%. But mine is hasted, although I'm not clearing his damage, so I am probably a goner here. I am indeed. Could we have done something? If we had run a different item? No, I think we just lose to that at our current position. Okay, we have to keep in mind we're going to be hitting level 7 soon. Ooh, and we get a free upgrade. So let's just take a look here. T-set, what do you become? 10% and 10 max health. Okay, okay. And then I think we maybe use our level 7 upgrade on the balcony and we take the T-set to diamond. Ooh, or we take the bootstraps to gold. I'm thinking actually the level 7 upgrade takes bootstraps to gold. And we take this to diamond. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Now this longbow is not really being so effective in what we're trying to do. And the next fight we're probably going to swap it out anyway. To get the item. So, some more max health is probably the way I'm going. I usually don't like taking the regen when I have a build that's doing a lot of shielding. Because you're applying the shield, so you're not really getting the regen. So we can either take healing or we can take shield. I think I'll take shield on the fix wrapper. And then we get our upgrade, and I think it's going on the bootstraps. At 13 income, we should start... getting a lot of upgrades going soon. Okay, definitely not in a position to beat Lich. We have like... If we were full damage board, it's maybe a consideration if you're like a crook build or something. Do we want you for crane? These aren't tools, but you have a crane in there. And you are friends and poison and stuff like that. I think I'll go for the foreman. Yeah. If I like really took my time, I'd maybe look at the items in both. But I have an idea of what they've got, so I'll just speed it up and just go with my gut. So running like a build that doesn't have a lot of offense is nice for this kind of setup because we get to use our T set like the whole fight. Whereas if we had like a decent amount of damage, maybe we kill them before the sandstorm and we don't get as many T set procs. So let's have a look. 12 procs, 120 max health off a fight. It's pretty good. And I think I'm just going to sell you now. Better to save it, but I am worried it steals an upgrade. Isla, you might have like a spiky shield, maybe. But I think I'll actually go look at the shop. Probably not something we're gonna be rocking right now. When you hit the end game, sometimes you can have just 4 items, especially if it's like a fixer-upper build. A little bit of crit, but very expensive, or some damage. I think I'll re-roll. And I think we just take the freeze, honestly. Don't think we're leaning towards a weapon build. And first strike is like one of the worst skills in the game. So the 3-second freeze can be pretty good. And there's a good chance we rock a large item till the later stages of the game.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
Nothing we can really buy, sell. But we do want a medium, like a nice medium to run here. Maybe like a deed. Not really a flail, no. I think it's just a pass. We could go vending machine, but well, our inventory is pretty full anyway, so I think I will pass.
Don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
And yeah, what am I scared from seeing on Dooley? Could have some tricky battles, especially if we come across ignition core. Combat core, okay. And a shielded capacitor. Not really a big fan of this item. I think it's too slow. So we'll have to see. So he has the scaling. We don't really have the scaling. He does have slow, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll have to see. I think his scaling just clears us. But it could be close. Ooh, that was a big crit. How's he getting crit? Ah, he's getting crit off cooling fan. Well, unfortunate fight. Yeah, I think we saw one of the problems there is because I'm shielding a lot, the healing isn't mattering too much. But let's have a look here. Maybe we see a tent? Could a tent be an interesting pick? Probably don't care for you, no. I will buy this because it's essentially free. But I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm happy to... Ooh, it's still an upgrade. That is actually kind of bad. That's one thing I have to get better with when playing with bootstraps, is making sure nothing steals upgrades. But yeah, I don't think we want these. We're probably going to give the value to the fixer-upper, yeah. And maybe a spiky shield? Let's have a look. We do need a better medium slot. Maybe running the scaling property was good. That's like small item that gets damage off a property.
Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
But yeah, gold skills. Let's see what you got.
I am just
Lots of shielding skills. Okay. I think I'll take the cooldown one. These probably won't give me big numbers. 20 shield. I do like the idea of this, but the problem with this is our health pool is probably going to be bigger than our opponents a lot of the time because of a T set. So maybe we just take a nice simple 20. To hit 20 we'd need what, 60 gold. Yeah, I think let's just take the flat. And we don't have anything to scale the value on this, so I think we just sell it right now. Get rid of you. We want the item. And who do we fight here? So you're going to freeze us all the time, which is quite annoying. I think I'll take Cosmic Rock. A lot of good items in Cosmic Rock. Good skills. And the fight shouldn't end too quickly, so we'll get T-set value. Okay, so with the T-set, I'm imagining you want to run... You'd prefer maybe like a pawn shop? And maybe our win condition is you get big numbers on like a T-set and you poison or burn with it. But yeah, another easy victory. I don't think I've ever lost a fight to the Cosmic Rock. Would love to see Feather, and both of the skills are pretty good. Claws, and we got a med kit. So let's sell that now so it doesn't steal upgrades. Do we want to take another fight or do we want to try to spend? I think we want to spend. We do want to kind of move this guy out of here. Get rid of the claws. And I'm trying to think. Do we care about these? Probably not. And again, we probably... cookery is... Scales just too slowly, I think. Really need a better slot in the medium. Could take max health. We get... What is that? Like 150 max health. Or do we look at the shop? I'm leaning towards the shop, with the reason being I'm not too confident we're going to win this fight. So... Because it's iffy, maybe we need to find like a medium to move across. When you use a property, it's maybe a better defensive choice. Like I don't think the offense from this is really a factor anymore. So I don't think it does too much. Maybe the freeze is just better, but 1 second freeze. It is tricky. It's not really winning me over, so I think I'm going to pass on that. And, how would you scale? So let's say you're perma-hasted and you go off. Let's say 10 times before the sandstorm arrives. That's 60 damage just off that. That's really nothing to write home about. Or we go the bird. Grab a bird as well. Has multicast. It's still not bringing this up to a big number. So I think we just keep it as is. We might lose this one. And if we do, hopefully we hit a nice enchant on the fixer upper. Could even put on the T-set. Okay, so we're looking at a crook build. Now, can they out damage? I don't think the burn is going to be too scary. But I think we might be okay. Unless they crit. 5% crit. So critting me could be scary. But yeah, looks like we're slowly making our way through them. That is quite nice to win a fight and have a little bit of breathing room. But yeah, I think we ran into a similar problem on the last fixer-upper run, where got the fixer-upper, we were good in the early, but either I'm not finding the pieces I need, or maybe I don't know of a piece that I should be running. Oh, a little bit of a DC. What I think I should maybe do is, I think I should maybe put in the bootstraps now, just so I can keep tabs of the value on it. Just need to make sure I do not forget to put the balcony back
Bazaar's
on
a crazy
for the
place,
fight.
right?
So for the income, I will happily take that for 4 gold.
Do you have to leave already?
I don't really see igloos run. I guess you'd only really run it with the ice club. I think on its own it just doesn't do enough. Takes up too much space. A windmill. A windmill. I don't think we can run it because we'd have to like remove the balcony. And I mean, even then, is windmill... I don't think it's that great. I don't think it is the pick. So there's Gumble potential, but I do think we want to fill this slot. So I think I'm going to avoid the Gumbles for now. If our build was a little bit more locked in, I would consider Gumbles. Alrighty, we got a Signet ring. But we are running now super low on space. So a consideration might be to actually get rid of cash register. It's giving 4 income though. Okay, level up, making the T set bigger. And we're getting closer to the level 10, which could be saving grace in terms of the enchantment. So we have crit, we got either on the T set or the fixer upper. I think naturally the T sets will like outscale as my HP pool gets a lot higher. But fixer upper I think is better now. I think I'll just take it on the T set. And I think all these fights are easy. Don't really care about your burn, do I? Let's actually have a look at what these guys have got. So Joyful Jack, when you heal, charge a poison, and your heals have crit chance. Those are okay. When you poison Poppy Fields, it's a large item, which makes things complicated. Okay, so nothing crazy on this person. We then have Infernal Frigate, the burn one. Incendiary rounds. Don't think we care too much for this. I don't think we have any burn incentives. And then Bounce-tron is the weapon crit, which is okay.
You are, guy.
So I think we go for Bounce-tron. I'm just trying to think if... I don't think they scale, but they get scaling crit. And I'm wondering if that then starts to hurt, because his big guy will eventually hit for like 1,000. And we have like counter synergy of a shield preventing the heals from doing anything. So I think I might just take the safer fight of Joyful Jack.
I'm a master.
Could be good to get the heal crit, and who knows, maybe we get a poison enchant and it works out. But yeah, because we're running a balcony, probably not Poppy Field, unless we replace this 2-piece combo. But I do like how they are perma-hasting one another. Would we run a bushel?
You got me. Stem and all.
Not really, it doesn't really do anything, just heals a bit. Okay, we got crit again. I think same plan, let's take it on you. And we did get the poppy field. 10%. Get less shield, but I get 10% on all. But now I do have to make space, which makes things quite awkward. What I think it might be is I think the longbow maybe just goes. It is stronger, but the idea is we want to replace the longbow anyway. So, lots of money. Let's go to courier. Get some upgrades. Well, not upgrades, but let's get some crits, some cooldown reduction, that sort of stuff. Poppy field, I think you are gonna. Let's take cooldown. Put you on the board so you do get the cooldown reduction because it doesn't affect your inventory. We will move the balcony so we get better cooldown reduction. I'm trying to think if I should just spend money for the bootstraps upgrade, and that's maybe the play. Because we've got a lot of money, but like nothing to spend it on, so 3. So we'll get it on the reroll. Upgrades the metronome, which is a bit redundant, I would say, because it's already perma-hasting whatever we need. Spiky shield. Maybe up the shielding a little bit. And do we care for any of these? Sure, let's spend our money. 1 regen, and I think I'll call it there on this shot. But we still need a medium to replace here. So let's go Goldie. And perhaps find that medium. So we have a... All we have is a property. So you're not multicasting very well. We don't scale damage either. So we can't get this to a high number. So it is probably a reroll. Whew. Not really what we're looking for, honestly. Do we just keep it as a boomerang? I mean, these might be stronger, but not that much stronger. So yeah, I'm just going to pass it here. We did get weaker because we got rid of the longbow. But our strategy is probably not winning through the longbow. It's probably shielding a lot, it's probably healing a lot. And we got a deadly flagship. If it gains haste, could be scary. It has some damage scaling on it. So we'll have to see. Okay, so he's getting haste with Lefty Lucy, but that's gonna run out. But he does scale damage. So I'd be curious to see if our T-set can maybe heal through any damage that maybe comes through. And then we hopefully win Sandstorm. Does not look like he has regen. So that's big for us. Sandstorm is starting to hurt him. Also hurting us though. Heal. Okay, ooh. A bit close at the end. Yeah, I think if he had something that gave him haste, he'd be in a much better position. If he had like a shadowed cloak, he'd be looking really good. But I think his flagship was maybe just a tad too slow. Okay, lots of money. Possibly find a medium to run. Don't want to run these. And a deadly dog at silver, I think, is just too late. Crook is also not the angle we're going with. Travel anywhere. So we'd probably be spending maybe 10, 20 gold re-rolling for a certain shop. But I'm not even sure what shop we are even looking for, to be honest. Property shop is maybe good. I'm wondering if tents is a good option. Maybe tents, the tea set. Or maybe some very rare, like, enchant shop. I think let's spend a bit and see what we come across. Economic items, that could be worth it.
Hello,
It could give us like a rewards card, which could help with bootstraps. It could give us that item, that small items sell for 1 more. That could be good. So I think I'll take the balcony here. What are you? Golden Gumble. The Gumble is now free. Wow. That is very big. So I think we get rid of cash register, sadly. Would I spend 4 gold for the max health? I think I would. Okay, so we get the Gumble, Golden Gumble machine. Very interesting. Should have definitely sold the money. Another bootstraps mistake. What did it upgrade? It upgraded a globe. We'll take you, you're free. And we reroll, yeah. Okay, there is the pawn shop, but I'm wondering if it's too slow at silver, maybe. I'm a bit sad that we don't get to see our enchant before I decide if we buy this. It does synergize nicely with the gumball machine. But look how full our inventory is. It is very tricky. Do I sell the signet ring? 80 max health each day with 1 income. Or do we just sacrifice a gumball for now? You know what? Let me take this now. And I'll see what enchant I get. If I get an enchant where we can go T-set, maybe it's a consideration to get rid of the fixer-upper. We go pawn shop. We hope we upgrade it with bootstraps. We get a really high HP pool and we like one-shot them with the T-set or something. So I think that's the play. So we're spending like 6 gold to get like some flexibility. So we got haste. Now the problem is metronome is perma-hasting those 2. So getting more haste doesn't do much. We could haste something and our final item would get the haste, but we don't even have a good final item is the problem. So I think it's maybe a random enchant, and I think it's a random enchant on T-set because it's starting to outscale the fixer-upper as the game goes on, and it could pair very nicely with the pawn shop. So we're looking to hit fiery or poison to give us offensive option. And we hit fiery. That is very nice. So I think this is like the same path we had last game where we were struggling and we got the enchant on one of these scaling items. So with that in mind, you do not currently give a lot, but you will start doing work. So then the question is, what do I get rid of? I think by the end of the day, I'm still not running you. I don't think you're going to have that much value, to be honest. But currently my inventory is looking quite rough. You also have the benefit of being a very low cooldown item for hasting the T-set. Oh, these are tough decisions. Like, it's maybe even just get rid of the boomerang for space or something. And hope you hit something else. This is tricky. This is tricky. I'm thinking it's maybe globe. Yeah, it's globe. It's kind of like counter synergy, but I really need the space for the gumballs to scale you. Buy items. Maybe I should have just got rid of boomerang. Okay, let's go for roaming isles. Our inventory, yes, it's full, but tropical island would work nicely with a pawn shop. I mean, the gumball machines is already a nice setup, so Then we also need to keep an eye out for something fast that can haste the T-set. And do we maybe run a belt? Maybe we do run a belt. If we run a belt, maybe we don't have metronome activators.
You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Okay, sell you. Get rid of you. Okay, Gumballs has the advantage of buffing the pawn shop. But it's not going to be crazy. It's going to give it an extra 100 max health. It really needs to get upgraded is the thing. Do we have some other synergy for Gumballs? Let's just go small shop.
Just taking the first step toward good taste.
Not interested in you. We do like the value. I wonder if I put the value on the pawn shop though. I think we do.
I think that suits you beautifully.
And eventually we're going to pivot off the fixer-upper into the pawn shop. We just needs a little bit more juice, I think, to be worth it. Because right now you give... it's like one extra burn. But as long as it gets upgraded, maybe to increase the odds of the upgrade, we like sell silver items, silver and bronze items. Okay, here we can hit the pawn shop. That would be really nice.
I suppose.
No. You matter if you get enchanted, I think. And I don't think we're interested in you. We can maybe buy you for... Okay, I'm gonna buy... I'll tell you what, maybe Boomerang's out. Boomerang's out. Signet Ring is out. Okay, this is a bit dicey. Buy you, very nice. Upgraded the pawn shop. We sell you. And we get a rewards card, that is big. And now what do we do? Huh. Do we run this? When you use the weapon to the left, haste the right. It's very awkward with the metronome. I don't even think it does anything. We like the charge on you. You're kind of locked in between these two. If I switch you, you're a little bit more. I think it's still stronger for now, but it is slowly becoming irrelevant. I think 1 or 2 more days and it's gone. Okay. Do we sell you for the pawn shop? Not right now. I think we're fine for now. But getting that rewards card is something nice. Okay. Hopefully our friend here is not too strong. Don't want to see a railgun. We might do enough burn to beat an ignition. Okay, so he's a turbo combat for quite a low cooldown. So he's looking to kill me. The slows are painful. And he is hitting quite hard now. It's looking like we are gonna. Okay, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Okay, we can enchant. Heal. So what does heal do on the pawn shop? Your heal items, ooh, have plus heal. Interesting. And this burns equal to the heal. Okay. That, I think, is definitely the option then. And then I think we just go all in. We sell the fixer-upper. And I think we go get Gumballs just to scale our fixer-upper, huh? I don't think we can make space for 4, to be honest. Could sell you. I don't know if we're running you, to be honest, but I think metronome is just a better version. So yeah, let's do that. And let's grab 5 at a time. Oh, did I even have space? Didn't have to sell. Pygmalion. Probably pig skills. We're not shielding, so...
Some days I'm the teacher, other days a student.
If you have 4 or fewer... Ooh, reduce the cooldown... Oh, wait. This doesn't have a cooldown. And when you use a property. Huh. Well, those don't do anything, huh? So I think it's just a reroll. Let's look at our boots. 12. So it's no problem rerolling. You have more max health, which will increase this. Yeah, so I think it's just that. Get a little bit of extra max health for you. I think it's this angle, or it might be chocolate bars. So let's sell you. And then we make a decision. So chocolate bars is 5 chocolate bars for 2 value. So that's 10. Then it gets boosted to 20. 20 times 15, 300. 300 off the chocolate bars. And we get a bit of max health from the chocolate bars themselves, right? We do need to also fill out our board a little bit better. Okay, so I think it's chocolate bars just for the pawn shop. And we maybe even get the jumbo ones just for that extra bit of max HP. Okay, now, can I beat the property baron? So he can crit me. What does he crit for? He crits for about 2,000. It's tricky. I think we're fine. I think we're fine to take him. Oh, disconnect. Alright, we are back. With quite an odd looking board, because we sold the fixer-upper. So we are missing a slot. But we are trying to see if we can beat... 6 second is a bit scary. Oh, and I healed after he hit me. But we are hasting, which is nice. Do I kill him yet? I do. So what we are praying for is double value. We did not get double value. Your other items gain value. Ooh, that is actually big. Wait. Your other items gain value equal to this item's value. I mean, it buffs it. We do lose the haste. I'm trying to think if... I honestly think balcony just buffing this is better. Let's have a think. So other items get 12 value. Buffed to 24. I don't think it's that good, to be honest. I really don't think it's that good. So let's do you... Why do you not want to come in? Do you? We're probably selling you. And we take a look at the shop. So Mysterious Portal, definitely. Thieves Guild is nice. That Uzi item we maybe run. But I think we go and take the money. It's going to give a lot of money, but it's also a lot of selling for the pawn shop. So I think that's the way we go. Into the Thieves Guild. Maybe we get an upgrade hammer. Don't think we see a... Yeah. Sell these individually so they don't upgrade. And yeah, a lot of money and a lot of value to the pawn shop. Okay, so let's get Kina.
With no weapons?
It's looking like a sell on the subscraper. Pawn shop's going in. And then we have a little bit of space. So it could be a deed to double this value. And then next to the deed, probably the black pepper. The only thing that's a bit sad about that is then we don't get the metronome going off. But that is maybe a sacrifice we have to make, because I think deed is just going to give us a ton of max health.
I can feel our energy
So let's
resonate.
sell you. Let's do sell you. Sell you. Put the deed in. Oh, I honestly keep forgetting about this. But I don't think it's actually that bad. Okay. The reroll. Oh, belt. I don't think... Huh. What is better, deed or belt? I really don't know, and I don't think I have enough time to do the math. But I'm leaning towards deed because we up the value of this. This with a super high value then gives this more heal. Yeah. Because you're essentially doing what, like 200 value? 200 times 15 is what, 3,000? It's close. It's close. Maybe belt's better, but... Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we win this. It might be a bit tight. But we having a look if the T set pawn shop can pop off. Maybe carry us a few more days. It's been a bit of a hairy ride in the middle of the game. A drill with a fiery metronome could be problematic. Okay, we healed and burnt them a bit. Can we heal again? Okay, we're burning them. Very nice. I got scared, to be honest. I got scared. But I did see the charge go off on this. It did look quite nice. Oh, it charges 2 seconds now. Okay. And, you healed 5,000 off 2 and burnt 500. Okay, okay, it's pretty good. I think let's grab the value immediately and not forget. And I think at this point, like, our scaling is, versus most builds, just really good right now. We got 2 options here. So I think option 1, heal. I don't think this is considered a heal item. So let's just go Gumballs and get a lot of value. Do we have to do it all manually? I think so. So let's just do it all manually. And what else do we want to see? Golden enchant, maybe? 24. We are looking for gold tier loot. Get some XP. I think we'll hit steady by the end of the day. Did we not get XP off that? I just bug or something. Okay, I'm trying to think if I want the value from J or do I want to sell? So you'll give 2, but each sale also gives 2. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I mean, you might also have upgrades for me. And I do need to find upgrades. Both are close. You know what? Let's just go to J.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Let's buy, sell you.
How about this weather? Oh, you're leaving.
We lose a bit of money on the briefcase.
Quality.
What did you upgrade? I think you upgraded the rewards card, which is... I'm happy with that one. So I think the way pawn shop works is we get the max health, but we don't actually we don't start max health. So we actually start a bit lower. Okay, so we got two options. We either try get the value skill or we fight Mr. Awakened District. And I think our chance of getting to a really high win number, to 10 wins, is if we hit the value option. But what I don't like is how slow we are to start. Like once we shoot, yeah, it looks good, but use a property. That one is not gonna help. Upgrading skills, nothing too crazy to be honest. So I think we'd rather just go to the shop.
Reward the
Get a little bit of value that way. Buy, sell you.
enough, friend.
Do we wait? Spend 8 gold just to get 2 here? I think we... Nah. Oh, game decided we do. Get you, and now we think. Okay. Well, fort is not doing anything right now, so... If it was a diamond fort, maybe we consider... we prefer the balcony to give value, so we're not really running you. I kind of wish we just had, like, 1 extra slot on the board. So I could put you on the T set. And I wouldn't feel so rough. Okay, sells max health items. That could have what we're looking for.
Ayla yells you into shape. I prefer to motivate.
Okay, so we got a lemonade stand if you want to buy, sell. The belt. The belt. I really don't know if it's the belt. I'm gonna be sad if it is the belt. Luxury tents could have been cool. For multicasting this. So let's say we take deed out. 375, you would go to 700 value. I just feel like it's better with you in rather than a tented fire reset. But it does give us the revive. Huh. Damn, this is at 60% crit just from all the gumballs we've been getting. I think this is better. Like, I mean, even this charge is doing something in the fights. I'm seeing it go off. And it's doing something. What it might be is it might be lemonade and then just making some space. I don't think metronome is staying. I think that's gone. Let's do like that. Let's re-roll. Something I got upgraded. Oh, it was the lemonade stand. Which I think is actually pretty good because everything else was golden already. Let's take the pawn shop.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we got money. Let's sell you. And do we then take bootstraps to diamond to start upgrading everything else? I think it's probably the play. The other option is we take balcony to diamond and we're stronger in the fight. But we got 4 more days, so let's take the greedier route. That maybe gets us to 10 wins. I mean, it's day 11. People shouldn't be that crazy. But yeah. Still could lose. But having such a big health pool does help versus a railgun. They tend not to scale too high. Okay, we've got an ignition. Interesting. Doesn't look that scary, but the freeze is definitely a pain. And he is stacking up the burn. Quite hectic. Okay, we got another burn ourselves. He's just burning way too hard. That was nice, and we're just gonna keep on scaling. And we hit the diamond pawn shop, so our sales are even bigger. Why do you not want to move? There we go. We got the lemonade stand for a little bit extra max health. But we are running out of space, so I don't think we go to the chocolates. If I had more space, maybe I'd do it. Would I consider selling the lemonade stand to make space for the chocolates? That is a consideration. Sounds greedy. It's another one of those situations where if I was maybe not streaming, I'd do the math. But, my gut is telling me just YOLO it. And then let's take the silver ones. Maybe getting rid of the lemonade for that was a bad idea, but...
I would never debase my wares by
Ooh, that is big.
Moving up in the world.
That is big. And now we got charge 3 on this multicaster. You are a bit expensive, right? 6 gold. But...
Remember, diamonds come in small
we do it.
boxes. Buyer's
Okay,
remorse never
silvers are
be
free.
remorseless.
Oh, not the one we wanted to hit. Put you back in. And... Trash Titan skill doesn't work, so I think we go for more XP. Yeah. I think that's the play.
Are waves on a sea of gold.
You are so slow. I wish we got mosquito wings on you or something.
Return to the bazaar. Do not corrupt
Okay,
it.
so this almost like, because of this, like multicasts in a sense. Quite interesting. Okay, we hit the diamond skill.
I am not prideful. I
What
simply
do we
acknowledge
really care about hitting?
greatness.
Maybe the heart to heal us. Properties, critting, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. And this also does not matter. So we start with a big shield. That could really help. Yeah, the other two don't do anything. But a diamond
I counted enough.
diamond shield buys us time to
Impressive.
hurt them. And I think we go fight another monster. Lord of the Wastes once again.
World whirls like the wind.
So I think the final piece of this puzzle is probably
The Outlander way
the
is
skill that doubles value. I think we'll then be insane if we hit that. I think it's a Gumball angle, you know. We can't buy 5 though, so enjoy the buy-sell experience. This is quite a cool build. Yeah. Happy with how this one turned out. Very shaky at in the mid game. But let's see if we can round things out. Got a building crescendo. I think this was nerfed quite hard. Ooh, please do not go off before I burn you. Come on, multicast. Oh! Oh, thank goodness that went off. That was so scary. If I did not get a cast this off, I think we lose. But we clutched it. Okay, we live. Pretty cool build that. That's like the only setup I've seen work with what the dam is using either a boulder or a submarine.
Ask the price.
But I think submarine is nice because it's aquatic.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Buy sell aggressively now that we have Lupe. But you are a bit crap. Although I'll hold you maybe to get money. You, I should maybe have bought this.
Wanna buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Grab the gold tier. XP. Do we take the guaranteed thing? I think cooldown. Getting some cooldown on this, I think, will just be massive, honestly. I think we have to look for the cooldown. And an upgrade hammer. Huh. Could upgrade hammer the balcony, but I'm wondering if the cooldown is just honestly too important. Like, yeah, upgrading balcony doesn't do anything because it has no cooldown. You could upgrade the gumball machine, but I think the cooldown is just too important. And do we use it now? Yeah, sure, let's use it now. Let's use you now. It doesn't work very nicely with this loop, eh? The buffed gold does not strengthen it. I think we just fight the ice guy. I think that is an easy fight. I kind of wonder if we should be nerfing ourselves in this fight so that T set goes off a bit more. It's a consideration. Yeah, let me go. Don't tell me I die like this. Okay. That was annoying. Gumball gone. We hit 16. We get burn. What do we burn? Let's check deed. No, you don't have burn. Pawn shop. 15%. Trying to think. Is one better than the other? So in the fight, you have 700, 1,400 value, I think. So it gives 1,400 heal, which is then 140 burn, if my maths is correct. Whereas this would give me more burn, isn't it? Because you're at what, 1,400, we get 10%, so that's 140 and an additional 5%. So yeah, it goes up with the fiery pawn shop. But I do lose out on the healing from the T set. I'm wondering if that is a big deal. Would I take 5% extra burn but lose some extra healing? And I don't think anything else matters. Balcony, you don't go off, so when you use the property. Yeah, I don't use the property to the left. So I think this gives you more burn, right? I hope I am not tripping. Gives you less heal, but more burn. And an upgrade. So we don't care about upgrading these two, so it's probably the gumballs, or we take the rewards card for just a little bit extra juice. I think it's actually the rewards card. Or just a little bit of love. Okay, do we want to travel anywhere? I think so. Look how much gold we got. 166. Don't think we care for the tools. I mean, loot might be the option. Only thing I could think of is some other sort of upgrade, but like upgrades don't really matter. But cooldown could be massive. And I find I hit cooldown pretty regularly in Monster Ranch. Else we go to another shop and we get more value. But I mean, the amount of value you get from reducing the cooldown, I think, is just too good. 3% is a bit sad. But we'll have to take it. Okay, another pig. Don't want to really sell anything. Could maybe just sell you for just a teeny tiny bit of oomph. 62 crit. I think we haven't really been getting blue gumballs. But yeah, the fact that we get a fat shield does make things a bit nicer. If they are an Ice Club build, it is a bit spooky. Okay. We're burning them. And very nice. Okay. We're at 9. We kind of don't really get affected by Caltrops since we only go off a few times. It's not a spam build. His district was just too slow. And yeah, he didn't have too much, to be honest. Okay, let's see if this is going to be the first 10 piece on the channel. I think it can be. So we either go chocolate, but we have to waste one because of inventory size. But I think we go to the shop, gain some value there, and maybe we can also buy some stuff. So I'm definitely buying the smalls because they're cheap. The large is... that one's a bit more suspect. 12 gold for like 3 value here. I don't even think we'll be able to sell all our stuff, so I think we just do it. Like, I mean, we're not going to be able to sell all... what am I saying? We're not going to be able to sell or buy or spend all our stuff. I had to say that like 3 times before it came out correctly. Won't be able to spend all our money,
Size dilutes the brain.
is what my overwhelmed brain is trying to
Tell
say.
everyone you got it here. You're a smart one for your size.
Just constant buy sell. Because we have the Lupe. Gives us a ton of value on pawn shop. Void Golem. If you destroy my tea set, I am sad. How sad am I? That's a 1 in 5 to destroy the tea set. And yeah, I think I'm kind of sad. Because then I don't think I level up this day. So I think I'll take a safer fight. I think we just go Trash Titan. I don't think the Alchemist has anything I'm looking for. And yeah, I'm surprised how long this Black Pepper stayed here. I've never run this item, but it's doing work. Oh, and I didn't even realize. I didn't even take into account that it gets buffed by the pawn shop. Okay, that was definitely the move.
You seem like a nice person.
But I completely did not realize why. Mysterious shop. Let's do that. Take the XP, I think. Or do we actually just want to sell? I'm thinking we might actually just go for the items for pawn shop. That's quite a rarity. Because I don't think the extra XP helps us hit like some unique breakpoint. Guess we just go the heal.
Sure, my kind heal.
Don't really know what else you have. Don't use a large, don't use a weapon. I mean, that's something. Let's just take that.
Which dramatically increases your chance of
And gumballs, definitely, for the value. So we'll move you here. Okay, well this is the last fight, so I should just sell everything in the stash as well. And we'll see if we can clutch out to the big 10 wins. Another pig, not too surprised. And yeah, just selling everything because it is the final fight. Damn, the fiery pawn shop. Putting in the work. So he's got a solar farm. Huh. Huh. This on day 14. Is it some sort of crazy... Nah, I think we got this. Absolutely burning him, and we did it. Managed to pull it through and get 10 wins. So yeah, maybe this is a common theme with like a fixer-upper start. Very strong early, but like mid-game you have to hit something. And yeah, I think we found a pawn shop. Slowly committed towards the pawn shop. And we're able to transition out the fixer-upper that wasn't really scaling anymore. Transition it into a pawn shop. I think we got lucky this run with enchants. I think getting fiery on the T set was big. That gave us an offensive option to actually win fights. And then the heal enchant was also good on the pawn shop. And then the fiery enchant was just the creme de la creme. We also found the black pepper, which was a nice little one piece in our build. It felt like a lot of times in this run, we were lacking like the little pieces to just slot in. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was quite a fun build. I've never run a T-set build. And yeah, these new enchants are pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and take care. Bye.